Hi everyone. So today we will discuss the internal second question paper and its solution. So first question is apply steps of KDD. KDD is knowledge discovery in databases and so apply steps of KDD to obtain applicable IPC section, BNS section from the following complaint. Give useful algorithms. Uh, R or the Python code snippet or processor identifying applicable BNS Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita section. So what was the complaint? Complaint was like theft of my mobile phone by an unknown at MG Road on 2023. Um, 2023. Okay, so that is given here. The phone was stolen when shipping at the store. The thief was wearing black jacket and had a scar on his face. So first step will be applying KDD steps to identify applicable IPC BNS section. So the knowledge discovery in database process consists of several stages. So first stage is data selection. Select relevant data that may be in textual complaint data, example complaint. Okay, so first of all, select your complaint. After the data pre-processing, first is text pre-processing, convert it to the lowercase. Same, you have to repeat the same steps. Okay, after that, remove punctuation marks, tokenization. You have to perform tokenization. You have to remove stop words like at, the, by, and last is lematize or your step words. That is, if the word is stolen, then convert it to its in its base word, that is just steal. Okay, so here we have written the code on the Python. Okay, so we have here we have done total full text pre-processing. After the data transformation, so convert textual data into a numerical format using TF IDF or the embeddings like BERT for the better semantic representations. After your step 3, you have to perform your step 4, that is a pattern discovery. Use named entity recognition (NARE) to extract entities like location, date, and action. Use pre-trained models like SPACY or BERT-NARE, that is the named entity recognition, and train a multi-level classification model to map complaints to IPC-BNS actions. Algorithms like random forest, logistic regression with one versus rest, so the BERT fine-tuning can be used. After that, interpretation. So in the interpretation, you have to map keywords like theft, mobile phone, and scar to IPC section 370 or the BNS sections equivalents. After that, create a rule-based system to ensemble approach combining ML with the keyword matching. So here it was all about your question number 1. After that, now we will discuss question number 2. So question number 2 says that explain decision tree process of data science and its various approaches to construct a decision tree from the database, and how these structures and algorithm can be applied effectively. Also classify the complaint into appropriate IPC or BNS section, and what matrices are appropriate for assessing the performance of the algorithm used in the text mining. First of all, uh, we will discuss the what is the decision tree. So decision tree are the hierarchical models that split data based on the decisions rules derived from the features, and each node represents a decision point, and each branch corresponds to possible outcomes, and leaves represent final classification of the outcomes. Now, what are the steps to construct a decision tree? First is feature selection. In the feature selection, you have to identify the most relevant features, that is example action, object, and the location. After that, splitting criteria. So for the splitting criteria, use matrices like Gini index or the information gain to decide the splits. After that, for the next step, a stopping condition. So in the stopping condition, you have to stop splitting when a node has a pure data or a predefined depth is reached. After this, reduce overfitting by removing nodes that add minimal improvement. Now algorithm to build a decision tree. First is CART, that is a classification and regression tree. Third is ID3, that is a iterative dichotomizer 3, and C4.5, that is a successor to ID3. Now again here the code is the here. Okay, for the decision tree. After that, matrices for assessing text mining algorithm. First is accuracy. For accuracy, okay, accuracy, what do you mean by accuracy? Accuracy is the fraction of correct prediction out of all the predictions. Precision, next is precision, proportion of correctly identified sections among all predicted sections. And after that, recall, that is the sensitivity, proportion of actual relevant sections correctly identified. After that, F1 score, that is a harmonic mean of precision and recall, useful for the imbalanced data set. After that, RSO AUC, that evaluates the classifier's ability to distinguish between classes. And next is confusion matrix, which is provided detailed counts of true positives, false negatives, and the true negatives, that is we already discussed in our last video of the internal one. Okay, after that, assessing effectiveness of the text mining techniques. For that, cross validation. Okay, why cross validation is necessary? To ensure the model performs well across diverse data and a hyper parameter tuning to optimize model performance. After that, error analysis. So for error analysis, analyze misclassification for the improvement, and by combining this matrix and the step, the system can effectively classify complaints into applicable legal section. And this was the solution of internal test 2. Okay, after that, in the next series we will discuss about the end semester solution. So thank you everyone for now.